What's up guys, it's me Nikin back with another video, and today I'm basically going to show you guys hotbar placements because it's actually pretty important. Now, I basically have sorted a hotbar already from looking at Unstable SMP and a few other SMPs to see what the best placements are. The placements I'm going to show you actually saves you 0.05 to 1 seconds of time to get maybe a few hits in, maybe one hit in, which is still really good. So for my first two placements, you're going to want an axe and a sword. Now, of course, all these placements are going to change based off of what type of fight you're doing, but the reason why you want these right here is because the ones in the first part, you can easily switch to the last, so most of the important items are going to be over here. So next you'll want a bow. Obviously this differs a bit, but you'll need your bow, and you'll also need ender pearls. Now I'll have a full photo of like how much you need, but I recommend actually having, instead of just like one, I recommend having 15 or 16 ender pearls. You still should have more, but those will give you enough time to obviously teleport away. So after that, you will need golden apples, and I'm actually gonna say you need a ton of golden apples, maybe even a stack or two. This is super important because obviously they can give you really good regen, and you'll only need about like maybe 5 or 10 golden apples. Enchanted golden apples, not even like 5, you could have 2 or something. Now this will change depending on the fight, because if you have a netherite chest plate, you'll also have an elytra, and this is probably obvious, but if you didn't know that, this is pretty cool, is you can change the elytra to the netherite chest plate, so you can do that very quickly when you're fighting and when you're flying, which is really nice. And then you'll need a rocket. You'll need about, I'm gonna be totally honest, 2 stacks, because you'll be flying a lot, especially if you're trying to run away from your enemy or whoever you're fighting, and you'll need a water bucket. So as you can see, all of these really do matter. You can easily switch from the netherite sword to the water bucket, and the golden apples do have to be closer to your weapons at all times, not the enchanted golden apple, because obviously you're going to be using the golden apple more than you will the enchanted golden apple, so just keep that in mind. And next you will need, these are splash potions, I'll just take water. You'll need about 3 of those, and those could be fire resistance, they could be healing, they could be harm if you're trying to hurt someone else, but all the important things you want to be near here, so you can easily go into your inventory and just do that. But sometimes your mouse may appear here, so maybe it's better to put them up here. And next, you'll need some cobwebs. You'll need about maybe 120. That's a lot, but you can get those easily, and it really does help slow down someone. You'll also need bottles of enchanting, because your armor will definitely need some enchanting after fighting for ever, so those are very important. And I'll put those right here. Next, you will need blocks. It can be whatever, and the reason why is so you can block someone off. Very obvious. And maybe if you want to replace them, you could replace it with the water bucket or your rockets, depending on where you are. And you also will need a netherite pickaxe for fighting. That might not seem really important, but you will, because maybe you want to hide from someone, which is extremely important, especially silk touch. That's really good. And arrows, you'll need about like 120, but they can be, usually harm arrows are really good. So yeah, that's my thing. And if you want to put a mace, I would recommend actually replacing the mace with the maybe enchanted golden apples, because obviously you'll need your chest plate still on. So otherwise, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you later.